A cenote blossoms in Van Nuys, California. A family of immigrants moves to the valley beyond the city. The home they find is without any record of city planning and was built in 1906 when a train still ran through this town. This house becomes a home. This home becomes a type of field or portal. They plant fruit trees from seed. Twin aguacates from the Yucatan take 2 decades to become a myth. The children's children become a new distance. The gardenias levitate. The pitaya blossoms a palm tree to grow upon. The lemon trees talk to one another throughout the night. The oranges grow less sour with every handful of salt buried beneath. New trees are planted. Many spirits leave their bodies before these words are ever written. They live with us, and when you speak their names aloud, they know you better. The concrete birhen grows roses out of nothing to watch over outside the kitchen. The mulberry tree plants legends in the hearts of nearby inhabitants before bowing before the chainsaw. Later, a mango tree grows up to tell the story of these mysterious berries that had no name until Colorado dropped Mayatan words into a somnambulist ear. Years later, this memory would come across as orange in its summer atmosphere, orange and creek sound and so small. The chaya emerges to nourish the keeper de la huerta antes que the house dissolves. The somnambulist calls the home an orchard because the trees allowed them to blossom and become this after-image beyond the city. The city becomes something else around the orchard. The city begins to punch holes in everyone's memory, demanding the inhabitants adapt to the ongoing invasion of everywhere else wanting to be where they are not. A sickness that spread to the somnambulist, the hunger for departure, thirsty for a transit fix, all of it imaginary, none of it real. The veins of light that become asphalt by day were a kind of comfort now grown strange. The truth is a spiral, an ongoing descent through cycles. Each return to origin allows for a further vertical distance in memory. I sew this now onto yours as you read this, and we become cross-stitched and bound to one another. The city continues humming within the body despite all the silence surrounding the somnambulist. Our blood is always buzzing. The house is going to be destroyed before this book is ever finished. There is nothing to do but bloom this net of neurons and temporality. Sometimes you have to rebuild structures within your body again and 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 again. I remember that I do not remember. The rain comes down in thick brushstrokes of spectral pigments, piles of color growing thick with movement. The trees, they dance, they twirl. I build a house in the dead-end housing complex of my heart. The rent is cheap enough to live there, and every tenant is on a second chance account of some kind, my heart included. I keep trying to build the square footage into my organs. I keep trying to form a floor plan out of memory. Every time I touched my hands to those walls, feet to the floors, I am trying to remember a feeling beyond the ruin to come. There will be no pyramid. There will be no archive. Our home will become the shape of an overpriced future I can't afford. I hope every tenant's aguacates rot before they can use them. I build a roof above a dream I've yet to have. The empty chairs manifest spirits and ancestors, and we're all moving out of here before it's too late.